Now, which one of you was it? No need to be shy. I've just got to take down a record of your name and face. Come on, step forward. Are you the one, then? Aha! I thought I recognized you. I ill like that look in your eyes. 'Tis queerly brazen for a pawn. Most of your kind have eyes blank as a cadaver's. Mayhap 'tis only natural, seeing as how you rise from the dead. There's aught different about you, though. Could it be that you fear death just as we mortals do? Worry not, vessel. 3 days here, and you'll be longing for death's sweet embrace. Come along, you feckless dullards.
Well parched. My tongue's getting no escape.
My shift's over. No sign of my replacement. Deserve this, I ask you.
I never should have come.
You're up to, layabout. Get a move on!
Do your injuries pain you? Pray, do not overexert yourself. This is no place for one of your ilk. 'Tis harsh beyond measure. Even we pawns are pushed to the brink. You ought not anger the overseer. Let us proceed to the site.
My eyes aren't what they used to be.
Or to polish up my gear for the morrow. I'd rather not draw steel if I can avoid it.
Time for you to get to work.
You are prepared to work? Then you ought begin by carrying stones out from the station in the back and bringing them here.
Everyone's as tired as I am, seems like.
The vicinity is quite cluttered. Pray leap.
My patience wears a little thinner each passing year.
A job well done. Now the next step is to... What is this commotion? Perhaps we ought to investigate.
No, the damn thing's been awoken. You but fell that fiend, even at the cost of your lives! Get me out of here! Now!
Observe your foes carefully and attack as the situation demands. Shields offer welcome protection from attacks. Boulders, barrels, and the like make effective weapons for the clever combatant. When delivering targeted strikes, I would recommend keeping them together.
Are you unharmed?
Get chase! Make ready. You move to intercept.
Consane!
You ought flee while you can. After all, your charge awaits you. You cannot linger in this place forever. You have lost your memories. 'Tis surely the work of a fell curse, but worry not. You need only believe in your own destiny, Arisen.
Consane. you escaped. Oh, you! Get back here! After them! Quickly!
This way, Arisen! Come this way. Let us flee.
You must go, John. That is the only path.
No one could survive a fall from this height. Not even a pawn. Don't just stand there! Shoot it down! It's getting away! Bring it down! Bring it down!
Go now, lost soul. And learn all you can of this world you must protect.
Pray, keep your distance, Arisen. Worry not for me. The brine may swallow me whole, but I will not perish. There is a stone not far from here, known as a rift stone. Pray, seek it out. If you're truly the Arisen, then our paths will surely cross again.
Oi! Are you all right? What happened here? A griffin appears one moment and falls the next. And now you stand before me. Was it you then? The one who was riding on its back? 'Tis a wonder you survived. Accompany me to the stronghold. We'll treat your wounds and hear your story. Where exactly is this jail you say you escaped from, anyway? I've never heard of such a place. There's certainly naught like that here in Vermont. Could it be you were held in the neighboring country of Batal? Nay, that's unlikely. We've been estranged from Batal ever since the war. It is difficult to imagine any citizen of Vermont being sent there. Fie! Goblins! Let's take up your weapons, sir. You'll be needing it. If you find your strength flagging, imbibe a curative or have a bit of green on. When one of the fiends comes for you, best guard or dodge, else you'll be sore on the morrow. Make use of the slope. It will give you an advantage against their ranks. Employ guarded attacks to get the enemy to flinch. Random attacks are more destructive, but will leave you vulnerable. So seize your chance to land one the moment the enemy flinches. Do not let yourself be swarmed by enemies in number. Best to draw them away from the horde and pick them off one by one. Watch your enemy's movements carefully. Remember, the essence of battle. There are oft items to be scavenged from the bodies of monsters and their ilk. If you're not squeamish about picking at their bones, that is. Have you beheld the dragon as yet? I've not. I count that a blessing. All I know for sure is that 'tis a beast e'er more fearsome than a griffin. One need only look to the miserable state of the village of Melv to see that. We can but hope for the sovereign riddance of its error. No mean feat, to be sure. But that's the sovereign's duty, isn't it? The dragon rears its ugly head. The sovereign rears among people and steps forth to challenge it. Dare say Vermund owes much of its prosperity to the sovereigns who have served it. Where are you going? I'll not force you to receive treatment, but I'd at least like a word.
Welcome, Arisen. We pawns have long awaited your arrival.
What is this? Pawns? They bend the knee to you so readily, but then... No. Surely you cannot be the Arisen.
You seek the Riftstone, do you not? We can take you to it. Pray, come this way. Before you stands a Riftstone. Tis a gate by which we of the Pawn Legion may cross o'er into this world. Pray, summon your pawn. Simply paint with your mind's eye the loyal attendant whom you would have serve you.
There are more who can yet...
The people here are evacuated and safe. For the moment. Pawns are oft called nomads, for we wander between this world and the many other realms with which we are connected. I am no exception, and my experiences in these other worlds will doubtless be of aid to you on your adventure. 'Tis my privilege to accompany you as your loyal pawn, and I will gladly use the knowledge I gain to guide you.
Well, I'll be. A pawn summoning before my very eyes. You truly are the Arisen, then. Strange. I thought the Arisen was in the capital. Surely there's only meant to be one Arisen. Fie, this is all beyond my ken. The Watchhead would know what to do, I'm sure. Though, as luck would have it, he's away. I suppose we'll save any further questions till the Watchhead returns. You're free to do as you like afore then. What? You've no memories, you say? Mayhap you could make for Melve, then. 'Twas set upon by the dragon not long ago. The Arisen is said to bear some deep connection to the dragon. Should you be Arisen, mayhap you'll recall aught of import there.
Hail, Arisen. Pray, ask aught you wish to know. I shall answer, if 'tis within my power to do so. Very well. May fortune speed you on your way, Arisen.
Must have taken a wrong turn. Can't expect to fare so well. Every day.
Hoy there! You seem well tired. Tell you what, you can stay here tonight free of charge. I'll expect coin from tomorrow, mind. My pa always used to say, there's naught a good night's sleep can't fix. Not much else I can offer, I'm afraid, but you'll find all sorts at a finer inn. Aye, being armed is better than being defenseless, even if you're untrained. Still, 'tis worth devoting yourself to a vocation if you can. Opens up new doors, it does. You should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance. No hard feelings if you prefer it. They've much more to offer.
We must rest, though the sun is still up. Your diligence has borne fruit at last. There's no discipline that steadfast devotion cannot teach.
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings. And if you'd like to change your vocation, come see me any time. The safer the roads, the heavier my pockets. Do come again.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics. Shall we discuss tactics now or later? A treasure chest. Shall we see?
Hail! You a soldier? 'Twould be a surprise to see you arrive in one piece, if not. Hordes of monsters have been plaguing this area of late, you see. We've had to start sending out new recruits to cull them.
Is that so? Who went yonder?
Lachlan. But I dare say he'll fare all right.
Aye, I expect he will. Who was sent out that way, then?
Ocado. To be honest, sir, I'm a little worried for him.
What? Weren't harpies reported in that area? The lad can't handle those beasts on his own.
This is the first I'm hearing of it. Fie! I want to go to his aid, but we can't just abandon our posts. Say, you seem stout of heart. Would you be willing to go in our stead? 'Tisn't far, only a short ways out from the main gate. I suppose 'twas a bit much to expect a stranger to fly to his aid out of the goodness of their heart. Now well, can't say I didn't try.
Goblins, Master!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Over here, if you would.
Well done.
Our might through strength of numbers. Over here, if you please. "'Tis this way. Come, I'll lead the way. So, this is Melv. The scars left by the dragon's assault are plain to see. Mayhap a walk through the streets would help jog your memory. When the Arisen appears, so too does the dragon. 'Tis an immutable truth of this world.
Pitiable Arisen.
Well met. Go on, have a gander as you pass by. Hope to see you again.
Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, thy charge? That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
Withdraw! Now!
Show them your metal!
this moment forth. Thou art arisen. Charge and all.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? You do not remember? Then have you forgotten that you protected me from the dragon's flames? You withstood the fire in my stead and were well and truly charred. 'Twas terrible. I had thought your life forfeit. I could not hear the beating of your heart. But you hung on and by some miracle survived. I'm sorry to hear that, though I cannot say I am surprised. Your burns could easily have killed you outright. A great many were bathed in the dragon's flames that day. All perished, save you. You must be special, indeed. How else could you have survived to return here?
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm glad I found you. The ruler of Vermund, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are arisen, you will be received with open arms. Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till they are reassembled. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
We may benefit from pursuing the information.
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful sorry if I was in your way. Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. You needn't worry yourself on my account. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in Vernworth. So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for us. Made the journey all by myself as well, if you can believe it. But, well, as luck would have it, I've not enough gold for the medicine. 'Twill be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. But what more can I do? What? You'd do that? You'd get the medicine for me? Suppose there's no harm in that. If you're really sure. Oh, sir, I'd be most grateful. Seems my luck's not as rotten as I thought. I'll wait right here for your return, sir. And many thanks for your kindness.
We could make the fruit robberant ourselves, or simply purchase some.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit robberant for me? Oh, well, if you do pick...
This might be worth a read.
Shall we take a closer look?
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this a small token of my gratitude. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in very useful when pursuing a vocation. Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the sword and shield. Fighters favor a balanced approach, excelling in both offense and defense, and can adapt to any situation. I am a fighter myself, and should there come a time when you impress me with your prowess, I might be willing to impart unto you some of what I know. Should you dedicate yourself to a vocation, you will find that new paths to master will open up to you over time. Try them as you like. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek... I am a fighter myself, and should there come a time... Very well. There is no wrong choice in any case, but I shan't take up any more of your time.
Diligence has borne fruit at last.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Always a pleasure.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The Watchhead's waiting for you.
Shall we seek some answers?
You really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for it. There's ought to be said for peace.
I'll not suffer sloppy work.
Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. I have questions for you. First and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Good. Then let us be on our way.
I'm in no hurry to leave.
We've got goblins!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it? You're in fine form today, Arisen.
Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues.
You ought not tarry, but deliver what we have retrieved post-haste. I'll hold on to this. After all, an ounce of...
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet, not all claims are true. Our kingdom sees many pretenders, and they are not dealt lightly. Best hope for one of them. Regardless.
Is there nothing we can do about this obstacle?
If a ranged attack is needed, you can count upon my aim. Might I be of assistance? Yon statue makes for a fine landmark.
I can foresee no reason not to go see it up close. This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
That reminds me. Now that I think on it, none in our part...
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An Arisen, by all appearances.
An Arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop such charlatans from plying their trade.
'Tis uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawns.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one Arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I will make my report to the capital. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, however, who can say? All's been arranged. Come, let us pass through the gate.
I've been on my feet all day.
An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Aught may have befallen it. Best we press on.
I'm still waiting on that report.
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the earth here.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
We've traveled for some time without a mage in our party.
There's no reason. Not to, considering their capacity for the healing arts and magical support. Master!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Now, what might that be?
We ought to take a closer look.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support. Are you fit to travel?
What's this? We're trapped!
Fine! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places!
A Cyclops! Pray, be on your guard!
Any hope of victory, we must employ every tool and tactic at our disposal.
I understand.
to the enemy's advantage.
What was that sound? Fall back!
You have my gratitude, sir. 'Twould seem I misjudged you. I had taken you for another Force Arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Here, take this, as a mark of my trust. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brandt. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch, and I'm sure you'll breathe a little easier as well, Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. 'Tis your decision.
My word. Never did I dream we would come upon such a rarity.
How exciting. My heart is fit to burst.
Is your pack slowing you down, Master? Pray, bear in mind that you can only carry so much by yourself.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
'Twould allow us to save our strength. Assuming we're not attacked, that is.
We're setting out.
I see a ladder yonder, but we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down.
We're setting out.
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
Goblins, Master! No one can defend themselves when grappled like this!
Most impressive, Master!
Our foe is not yet routed.
A result to be proud of.
Victory! Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for aiding us. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the ox cart, then.
I was informed of your coming, would-be Arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. 'Twould seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one Arisen. That Arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the Sovereign. The only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became Arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, and in Vermont's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous council, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the council's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the Sovereign in your stead. A mere puppet. However, with Your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion, and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to spare.
Aha! There you are!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till next we meet. Farewell.
Greetings. I'm in fine fettle today.
We have obtained that which Miss Flora requested. Shall we go and deliver it to her? Certainly, Master. I can take you to this individual.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Mayhap I ought to ask around town. Hail, friend! Have you a spare moment? I've an eye for people, and my instincts tell me you're of trustworthy ilk. I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. I'm to be gone for a week, with no one slated to mind the house in my stead. Fear not, I only ask your name to list as a tenant. You needn't bother yourself with the cleaning, and I don't expect you to stay cooped up in there, neither. I'd be much obliged if you'd simply consider my home a waypoint on your travels. Sound appealing? Then come on by and have a look-see. I've taken the liberty of marking the location on your map.
Pray, follow me. Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
There will be other opportunities to lead. For now, let us follow.
Well met. You are come to Shakir's Inn, a place of respite for the weary traveller. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth.
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality. in all Vernworth. You know where to find.
Days like this.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
Indeed. Tell us there's been a shift in the chain of command.
Allow me to lead the way. I can take you to our destination by the optimum route. Here we are.
You've come. Glad to see you, friend. So, what say you? Would you care to live here in my absence? As I've said, you needn't worry about tending to the place. Many thanks, friend. I knew I could count on you. I'll stop by again in a week's time, but till then, farewell.
We will find much better rest in an abode than out in the elements, methinks. Let us make good use of it while we can.
Indeed, you are correct. A good sleep will ensure we are prepared.
Open your eyes, everyone. It is dark out. But our day begins.
Shall we check our packs and be off?
Feeling rested, I trust?
Quite the predicament.
No shame in letting down your hair now and then.
Might head to my forest the same. Just how I like it.
Come rain or shine, make
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. I just thought to call for you. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here. As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. 'Twould be a fine opportunity to display your Majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true Arisen then. There is a problem, however. Entry to such an event is limited to the chosen few. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks unaided. What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter? I thank you, Your Majesty. There are 3 locales that have seen significant trouble of late. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers. Next is Half Village, west of Burnworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of saurians there. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. They were last seen crossing the second bridge on the eastern edge of Vermont.
There is no shortage of beasts that need culling in this world.
We have naught to fear if we default to the experience at our disposal.
Trevo Mine is but a stone's throw from here. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
'Tis a chest. I shall take a look inside.
Welcome to Bjorn's Armory. You'll find only pieces of the finest quality line these shelves. And quality is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, misers die early deaths. Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
I cannot wait to put this new equipment to use.
By what margin will it improve our performance in battle, I wonder?
I've all manner of arms for sale. Come. Have yourself a look.
Almost wish all would happen to shake things up.
I wonder how long this job's supposed to
Townspeople
last.
depend on me.
Hunting for one day.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Then I'll be off. Isn't there anything to do?
I've trained for this.
Whoa, there's no easy thing, making a living as a soldier.
Someone else.
It's a thankless job, this.
What was 9 days of normal toil?
Sprinkle of misfortune can make a pleasant space.
I always thought a short straw. I swear I've not blinked once. Just to bring the lights to you.
This ain't my problem.
I'm in it now. No sense getting cold feet.
About time I taught that dullard a lesson. I'll sleep soundly tonight.
It's one of life's great pleasures. Nattering all day. It's tiring work.
I'm ready for patrol.
I dare say we could sell this for a fair amount of gold.
Whether or not we make the sale is for the Arisen to decide.
Just yonder. Looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
The sky is radiant this night. I feel at peace to gaze upon it.
True enough.
That was coming off vision. I knew the village would be in a bad way, but never did I expect to see an entire basque of saurians picking out bones.
Indeed. I'd not expected things to be easy, but this is looking rather hopeless.
I expect we've the dragon to thank for this as well. It must have startled the beasts out of their lair.
What's this all about?
Let me get that.
We've got goblins!
The fire must be put out! Comrade burns! I shan't allow any further harm to come to me.
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Well done, Master.
Well, that wasn't a homecoming. I knew the village would be in a bad way. I didn't expect to see the basque of saurians.
Indeed. I expected things to be easy. Rather hopeless.
Nicely done.
Come. Follow my example.
Splendid.
That battle took more out of me than I would have liked.
We ought to consider this a...
What am I supposed to do?
Give me a moment.
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
We ought to take a closer look.
You're like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find. Paths to victory are myriad indeed. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
It is not what I expected.
Yon foe is drawn to the light. We ought to extinguish our lanterns, lest we summon it unwittingly.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment.
Not like a feast to get you ready for bed.
Good sleep is the key to a good adventure.
I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the...
Freshly rested as we are, this battle must be in our favor.
We must not let down our guard.
One can never have too many materials. I'll harvest some now. left entrenched. Our foes are like to use the dark against us.
I crush you, roaring flame!
That was excellent! I could have done no better!
Focus. The battle continues.
I concur.
Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
Goblins, Master!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Fewer burdens certainly makes for smoother travels. I dare say, the spring has returned to your step, Master.
Methinks we could move this boulder if we work together.
Would anyone care to push?
Not bad!
I can do no less in service to the Arisen.
I concur.
and I will heal you with my magic. Wait right there. Forgive me for being a burden, Arisen.
That was hard won.
We ought to consider this a lesson. This is what befalls one who lets down their guard.
Let me get that. I'd wager our merry band can handle whatever comes.
No challenge is beyond our combined might.
True enough.
I espy a hobgoblin.
'Tis weak to lightning strike.
How fought, Arisen!
Our foe is not yet routed.
Outstanding.
The foremost priority is to douse those flames.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there.
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
It is uncommonly rare. I look forward to informing my own master of its finding when I return beyond the rift.
'Tis done.
Splendid.
Over here, if you please. My magics grant you an elemental boon.
Keep your ears pricked. Our foes might betray themselves with the slightest sound.
Be sure to keep your wits about you.
Would you mind coming over here? 'Tis this way.
I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll
Over here, if you please.
Mercy!
If this is where I
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Arisen, we ought to heal ourselves while we've the chance.
To arms!
Understood.
Well done.
I shan't let them harm you.
I knew that I could count upon your strength, Arisen.
I owe you a great debt. 'Tis but a trifle, but I pray you will accept it.
Would you mind coming over here? Most impressive, Master!
Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues.
Outstanding!
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Yon statue makes for a fine landmark.
Shall we search for a path to lead us to it?
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Follow me, if you would.
An impressive view. We can infer much of the lay of the land from here.
We are alone here, methinks. Perhaps we might stop a moment and find our bearings.
Indeed, you are correct.
Over here, if you please.
Solitary shard is good for little. We need to seek out more of these, if 'tis to be of use.
We ought to keep it with care, lest we lose it.
Pray, follow me.
Don't feel safe here. Well met. Looking to make a purchase? Hope to see you again.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
I'll hold on to this. After all, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
Oh, you've come to a dangerous place. Scaly beasts make this their den. We've been dispatched to cull them. A small force ventured inside, though I've seen neither hide nor hair of them since. Seems the battle is hard won. I'll not stop you if you wish to explore, but don't look for my aid if aught goes awry.
To charge ahead may be to rush headlong into danger. Let us take care to move as one.
Naught can threaten us if we watch each other.
Fine. There's a haze over my eyes. Can anyone hear me? We need help. I don't want to fall here.
Down, lizard! Is this trying to draw my last? Consign it!
Let my magic imbue your weapons with the fury of the elements.
Have been drenched.
Enemy to be taken lightly. We must strike boldly and with presence of mind.
I am in your debt, sir. Thanks to your valor, I shall live to fight another day.
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
There will be other opportunities to lead. For now, let us follow.
My aim is true.
'Tis done.
You're not one of ours. Have you come to save us? Forgive me. I cannot seem to walk of my own accord just now. Would you aid me in reaching the entrance?
Let me get that.
I must confess, naught rattles me quite so much as the unexpected snuffing of my lantern light.
I expect that's a common occurrence in our line of work. The obstacle blocks our way. Perhaps we might remove it by force. If a ranged attack is needed, you can count upon my aim. Might I be of assistance?
Oh, well spotted. I'm sure my master would be astonished to learn this is here.
You went in there to save my fellow soldiers. Well now, I underestimated you, friend. I shall send word of your deeds to the captain. You've done well this day. I thank you. We'll see to the rest of this mess. You need not trouble yourself further.
Hold, sir. I'd rethink pressing onward if I were you. The village is crawling with Saurians. Forgive me. I didn't mean to startle you. I used to call this place home, you see, in times more peaceful. You're the Arisen, are you? Well, that's something. We were hoping to reclaim our village. But it doesn't seem we'll have much luck. We fled when the dragon attacked some days past, thinking we'd return once the baleful thing was gone. Easier said than done, clearly. In our absence, a basque of Saurians have made our homes their own. What are we to do? The guards not like to send soldiers all the way out here. But mayhap they needn't at all. You are the Arisen, aye? Could we trouble you to aid us in our hour of need? Please, sir, do something, anything about the Saurians infesting our village.
Saurians abound, Master. Be on your guard.
We must remain vigilant.
Saurians, Master.
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Let my magic spark you with elemental food. Have my protection. Help time.
Thank you, Master. I only hope I did not disappoint.
You're soaked. Can you try not to catch cold?
Making our report ought to be our next priority.
This town must have needs.
Is the deed done, good Arisen? Oh, thank you. Thank you. We shall all be able to return to our homes at last. I can hardly wait to bring these tidings to the other villagers. I dare say we'll have this place livable again ere long. I cannot thank you enough. Long will you be known as a friend to our village. If you happen to pass by, do come visit us, won't you? I should like for you to see this place as 'twas afore the dragon's attack. For your sake, as well as ours, we'll do our utmost to see the village restored.
With this, the peril has passed. Still, perhaps we ought to visit the village again anon, just to be certain.
Indeed, you are correct.
There is a rumor whispered among pawns that I've oft pondered. The gist of it is, when pawns travel beyond the rift, we can contract a peculiar illness that imperils the lives of those around us. At first, we are only restless and excitable. But in time, we become so unruly that even the Arisen holds no sway over us.
Indeed. Well, we shall have to remain watchful, lest one of our company should start showing signs of this sickness.
Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours' sleep?
At last. I should like for you to see this place as 'twas a
By your leave, Arisen.
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey. When treated to the... the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. Much obliged. The solution eludes me, but I'm certain there is one.
Tell is, Vermund was once a beastren kingdom.
Truly?
Indeed, though 'tis not widely known among the common folk. Oh, what does this say?
Let's have a look then.
Greetings. Welcome to the Guild Hall. Here, we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may assist you with, simply say the word. Forgive me, but I'm afraid we are not accepting registration for warriors or sorcerers at this time. You see, as we currently have no archer staves or greatswords on hand, we are unable to outfit new members. And we cannot simply purchase more, as the delivery of arms intended for the local armory and other guilds in this domain was plundered by goblins. So regrettably, I cannot assist you. Unless you were to procure a weapon yourself, that is. Let me see. What else can I tell you of our guild? Methinks Roderick will be able to tell you aught of the stolen shipment. He runs the local armory, and we purchase almost all of our stock from him. May fortune smile upon you, sir.
First, we must find out how to procure what we require. Then our search can begin in earnest.
That's it! I've had enough! Clear off! And don't come back till you're ready to do business properly!
But I've got the coin, I swear it. I simply just...
Where is it then, eh? Bring the coin, all of it, or I'll call the sentinels on you again. Are we clear? 'Tis uncommon for a lad of his age to be unable to shop on his own. Mayhap we ought to lend him a hand, master.
Ought I go and look for her? Oh, my apologies, sir. I confess, I'm a bit out of sorts today. 'Tis concern for my granddaughter that plagues me. She heard aught of a medicament brewed only in the village of Melve, and thought I might have need of some. Said she'd go to spare me the journey, and was out the door afore I could think to stop her. Did she even bring the gold for it? I know she has a little coin of her own, but 'tisn't like to be enough. I'm of half a mind to go after her, but I can't leave my shop unattended. Oh, heavens fend! That girl's rashness shall be the death of me. But you didn't come here to have an old man prattle your ears off, I expect. What can I do for you, sir?
Always a pleasure.
I do so enjoy stocking up on supplies.
Oh, 'tis you. You're a welcome sight. Forgive my boldness, but I've a small favor to ask of you. Would you be willing to lend me some gold? I swear you'll be repaid in full. I don't believe it. How did you know I wanted this? Never mind, I'll treasure it all the same. You've my thanks, sir, and pray let me return the favor someday.
He seems a young man of decent character. I believe his promise to repay your kindness was a genuine one.
Hoi, friend. Klaus sent word that you've agreed to rescue some of my pilfered equipment. I'd be grateful for aught you can reclaim, truly. Fair warning. Goblins are behind these ox cart raids, I've since learned. No doubt they're hoarding the stolen arms in their den. From the tell of it, their lair lies somewhere along the western road. Pray do be careful. If aught were to go awry, 'twould weigh heavily on my heart. Losing my wares for good would make me sore. But no sack of gold can compare to a fellow life, eh?
Welcome to Bjorn, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, my... Visitors die at early deaths. Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale. By a master storyteller.
Is autumn
I've
this
been on my speeds all day.
Lots to do. Precious little time.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
It would allow us to save our strength, assuming we are not attacked, that is.
Greeting. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. Is aught I may assist you with? Simply say that.
Always a pleasure.
Got to press on. There's much needed trade. Okay, and not a moment's rest. I feel a slave. Living's hard.
Suppose I better give the old
Gold I can while I'm here. Well met. Looking to make a purchase?
Hope to see you again. Wearing armor all day feels like a punishment.
We cannot break it from this side.
I understand.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
I'm on my way. Resist if you can.
It is vital you remain level-headed.
Well done, Master.
How are we to get through this door?
Fear is not its weakness, but its strength. Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
I see you've been drenched. Dry off as soon as you can.
Got the stunts. Look better than me,
You should be.
Nicely done!
Focus. Battle continues.
I concur.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come.